Good evening, and welcome to tonight's performance of middle school choral music. We are all very excited to perform for you. The first song we are going to perform is called A la Puerta del Cielo. It is a lullaby from the Basque Country. The text means, "At the gates of heaven, little shoes are sold to the angels. Go to sleep, my little one." Arya Joshi will be playing the clave, and we would like to thank Ms. Braganza for accompanying us. The second song, Daylight by Maroon 5, is a favorite of all of ours, and that is why we chose to perform it. The song features Nikhil Kamat on the acoustic guitar, Dominic Kreutzer on the bass, Sana Mehta on the drums, and Kea Pandit on the piano. Thank you.
A la puerta del cielo venden zapatos a los angelitos que andan descalzos. Duérmete niño, duérmete niño, duérmete niño, Aruha.
Good evening. We're the 7th 8 Red Choir, and we're going to perform 3 songs for you tonight. 2 right now and 1 later with the 7th 8 Blue Choir. The first song is a well-known carol called Carol of the Bells. It was written 110 years ago in the Ukraine by Mykola Leontovich. The second song is one that we voted on and Mr. Williamson approved. It is called Impossible by Chantel. It is a sad song about a woman who thought losing her love would be impossible.
Ring, Christmas bells, merrily ring, tell all the world Jesus is King. Loudly proclaim with one accord the happy tale, welcome the Lord. Ring, Christmas bells, sound far and near, the birthday of Jesus is near. Herald the news to old and young, tell it to all in every tongue. Ring, Christmas bells, so loud and long, your message sweet, feel and prolong. Come, all you people, join in the singing, repeat the story told by the ring. Merry, 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 merry Christmas, merry, 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 merry Christmas. Loudly proclaim with one accord the happy tale, welcome the Lord. Ring, Christmas bells, merrily ring, tell all the world Jesus is King. Loudly proclaim with one accord the happy tale, welcome the Lord. Ring, Christmas bells, sound far and near, the birthday of Jesus is here. Herald the news to old and young, tell it to all in every tongue. Ring, Christmas bells, so loud and long, your message sweet, seal and prolong. Come, all you people, join in the singing, repeat the story told by the ring. Merry, 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 merry Christmas, merry, 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 merry Christmas. Loudly proclaim with one accord the happy tale, welcome the Lord. Ring, Christmas bells, ring, ring, ring. Jesus is King.
Now we're singing Impossible by Chantel, and we have Finn on the bass, Jade on the guitar, and as solos, Sean, Myra, and Snail.
I remember years ago, someone told me I should take caution when it comes to love. I did.
And you were strong and I was not. My illusion, my mistake. I was careless, I forgot I did. And now, when all is done, there is nothing to say. And if you're gone, it's so effortlessly. You have won, you can go ahead, tell them all I know now. Shout it from the rooftops, write it on the skyline. All we had is gone now. Tell them I was happy, and my heart is broken. All my scars are open. Tell them what I hoped would be impossible, 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 impossible. Falling out of love is hard. Falling for betrayal is worse. Broken trust and broken hearts. I know. Thinking all you need is there. Building faith on love is worth. Empty promises will wear. I know. And now, when all is done, there is nothing to say. And if you're done with embarrassing me, on your own you can go ahead, tell them all I know now. Shout it from the rooftops, write it on the skyline. All we had is gone now. Tell them I was happy, and my heart is broken. All my scars are open. Tell them what I hoped would be impossible, 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 impossible.
years ago, someone told me I should take caution when it comes to love. I did.
Hello, we are the 7th grade and 8th grade Blue Choir. We are singing 2 songs tonight, plus another song with the 7th and 8th grade Red Choir. The first song is an old German carol called Es ist ein Rosensprungen. Mr. Williamson wanted to challenge with a more classical sounding piece in a foreign language. The second song is by a band called The Neighborhood. It is called Sweater Weather. We chose it because of the wintry theme, but also because it has a great melody. Ritika and Amelie worked with Miss Braganza to create a 4-hands piano arrangement, and we changed some sections and words around. Rana and Anya, aka Rania, shall be performing the solos within the song, so please support them.
Cause it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater, let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity center. Touch my hand and I'll touch yours. Me and my black and white ombre shorts. Oh, you know what I think about. And what I think about, one love, no doubt. One love, one house, one shirt, one blouse. Just us, you find out. Nothing I really want to tell you about, no. Cause it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold both your on my sweater.
If I may just take your breath away, I don't mind if not much to say. Sometimes the silence guides your mind, so move to a place so far away, yeah.
You go from start to race, the minute left hand meet your face. Your skin so fair, ruffling through your hair, 'cause I love to feel, yeah.
These hearts adore, everyone here to be hearts for. Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, doing out. One love, one house, one shirt, one blouse. Just us, you find out. Nothing I really want to tell you about, no, no. 'Cause it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold both your hands in the holes. 'Cause it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cause it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold both your hands in the holes. Cause it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater.
We are the Ami Choir. A bunch of us will be traveling to China next month for a festival. So we have been practicing a lot. We thought you might want to hear one of the 10 songs we are singing. So it is a very famous song by the duo Simon and Garfunkel called The Sound of Silence. It was written in 1964 and is about desire for people to communicate with each other, especially in times of great turmoil.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. Walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. Naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whisper in the sound of silence.
The last song of this program is a mashup of two songs, Little Drummer Boy and Peace on Earth. It was performed originally from one of the Bing Crosby's Christmas TV specials and featured him and Dave Bowie. Does anyone know who he is?
Come, they told me, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, a newborn king to see, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Our finest gifts we bring, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum. Come, they told me, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, can it be a newborn king to see, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum? Our finest gifts we bring, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, to see the dead king, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, ra-ba-bum-bum, live in peace again. So please honor him, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. When it be every child must be made aware. Every child must be made to care. Care enough for his fellow man to give all the love that he can. Lives on every ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Can it be? I choose beside him that ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. I sing the death for him, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. I sing the death for him, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Ra-ba-bum-bum. Live in peace, live in peace again. Please honor me, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Can it be peace on earth? Can it be?
Good afternoon and welcome to the instrumental section of the middle school winter concert. Today there will be 3 groups performing, including the grade 6 band, grade 7 and 8 red band, and grade 7 and 8 blue band. The first group to play will be the grade 6 band. We have 35 members of our class.
About half of our group began playing their instruments at the start of the school year. We have been working on improving our individual skills and on our instruments, and as well as being able to play together as an ensemble.
Our focus lately has been on program music, which is music that tells a story and invites the audience to create a visual impression to match the sound that you hear. Our first piece is example of program music, and it is called Alien Invasion.
Our next piece is called Gentle Winds, and as its title suggests, it's very different in style when compared with our first piece.
The big challenge for us was learning this piece, was being able to play softly and not blast on our instruments, as that would not work for the title and style of this piece. We will now play Gentle Winds.
Our final piece is a holiday one, which is a variation on a famous Christmas song. This piece has been fun to put together and work with some sounds that you don't usually hear with concert bands, like electronic drums, synthesizer, and bass. Please enjoy our version of Good King Wenceslas.
Thank you, Grade 6 Band, for starting off with the instrumental part of our concert with a band. The next group to play for you is the 7 and 8 Red Band. We are made up of a range of students, from those who have played their instruments for at least 2 years, or students who are rounding out their 4th month on a new instrument.
First up in our position in the concert is a fun piece called City Life. As we know, living in Mumbai, life in the city is not always smooth and peaceful, and this song reflects that. There are many repeated themes, changing dynamics, and clashing sounds in this piece, creating a tension and release effect that I'm sure we have all felt riding or walking the streets of this busy city. Please sit back and enjoy City Life.
The next piece we are going to play was originally written as a 10-movement suite for the piano, but has been arranged for many different ensembles, including symphonic orchestras and concert bands. The composer visited a friend's gallery and was quickly inspired to write a song for each of the 10 watercolor paintings he saw.
In our arrangement, we are playing 2 of the movements, Promenade and the Great Gate of Kiev. Promenade has melodies and rhythms that resemble Russian folk songs, while the Great Gate is a grand ending for the suite that is based on the Russian Orthodox baptismal hymns. We hope you enjoy our version of Pictures at an Exhibition.
For our ensemble's final piece of the evening, you may see and hear some interesting instruments in the percussion section. We have asked the Grade 8 General Music class to join us on some very unique instruments that we like to call buckets. With their jazzy and swung rhythms, the buckets will keep our groove going throughout the piece.
You will also hear some familiar holiday tunes played by the wind instruments, included Up to the Housetop, Jingle Bells, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. We would like to wish you all a great holiday break and a Happy New Year with our final song, Christmas Stomp.
Good evening, everyone. While there's a bit of a changeover, I just thought I'd say hello and welcome. Many of you I recognise. My name's Judith Mann, and I am the middle school band teacher, along with Miss Amber Nyad, who did a great job with those guys just then. She joined us earlier this year. We are really happy to have you as an audience here tonight. This whole process of getting new music, working through something unfamiliar, working with collaborating with other kids in the band, putting it all together, as you possibly have heard from a couple of months ago, home practicing, hopefully. Things have come a long way in a couple of months, especially for the grade 6 band, who many of them, this was their first concert, so I think they were really confident and did really well. And along with the grade 7 and 8s as well, they had quite a few beginners in there. The next group is the last large ensemble group for the evening, and these guys are called 7 and 8 Blue, and we have 3 pieces for you as well to close out the concert. And we have, I think, Harry and Tae-yoon to introduce the next group.
Good evening. For the grade 7 and 8 Blue Band, and we have also prepared 3 songs for you this concert. Our band is made of 25 players, and most of us have been playing our instruments for at least 2 years, while some players are slightly more experienced. Nevertheless, we will do our best to provide you with an exciting experience tonight.
The first piece in our program today is a medley of 3 folk songs from China, Japan, and Korea. These 3 songs have been arranged to form a long piece. Please enjoy Asian Folk Rhapsody.
called Annabel Lee and was inspired by the poem of the same name by Edgar Allan Poe. The gentle and reflective style of this piece matches with the mood of our original poem and fits in with our program music theme for this unit.
There are several solos for the various sections of the band, and the main theme is passed around the group. We have been working very hard of improving our balance and blend of sound to prepare for this piece, and to increase our ability to listen to other sections of the band while we play our own part. Please enjoy Annabel Lee.
Our last piece today was chosen because we like it and thought it would be a fun way to end our section of the concert. We also like to play music that the audience recognizes. To end our performance, please enjoy our version of the song Let It Go from the movie Frozen.
evening's concert, we just thought it would be a really lovely idea to hear from all of the middle school musicians to perform in a combined piece. This piece of music is called Dona Nobis Pacem, and as many of you would probably know, it's a traditional canon or a traditional round. And if you feel so inclined, you're very welcome to join in as we build up a little bit of sound. We just thought that at this time of the year, we need to think about the fact that we're really fortunate that we can gather here safely as a community and reflect on the meaning of the words. And it's Dona Nobis Pacem, which is grant us peace. Thank you.
Wonderful end to our first half of the year in music at ASB's middle school. Let's give them all one more round of applause. I can see many hungry faces amongst the middle school performers, so please don't forget that after this, we have a wonderful set of refreshments and celebration from our PTA who have sponsored this for us. I do have 6 students who will be coming up to say a few words, and you should remember who you are.
I would like to thank Miss Mann for teaching us and preparing us for this concert. You have been a great teacher for us and pushed us when we weren't our best. You helped us until we were very ready for tonight, and thank you very much for being a great teacher.
Miss Mann, please come on up.
I would like to thank Mr. Williamson for all his hard work in helping us prepare for the concert. We have really enjoyed learning new songs with you, and we truly appreciate all you've done. Thank you very much.
We would all like to thank Ms. Cecilia and Mr. Joey for putting a lot of effort into organizing this event. Ms. Cecilia made this event possible and had all the chairs put so the parents could watch their child's performance. Mr. Joey took care of the sound and made sure all the performances could be heard. They did an excellent job. Thank you, Ms. Cecilia and Mr. Joey.
We wanted to thank our pianist, Miss Braganza, for always being there during our rehearsals of the songs for all choirs. As well, we truly wanted to thank you for attending the concert as our accompaniment for the songs. Thank you, Miss Braganza, and we really appreciate it.
The general music class would like to thank Miss Nard for putting a tremendous amount of effort into organizing such an amazing collaboration project with the band. It was a new experience for all of us, and we would like to thank you for that. Thank you, Miss Nard.
We would like to thank Mr. Shinde and his team for putting an enormous effort for setting up the MPH and the Black Club and making them look lovely. We appreciate all of your hard work. Thank you, Mr. Shinde.
Mr. Shinde will get his chocolate later. So thank you again to everyone for coming, and we welcome you to come out into the atrium and enjoy some celebratory food. Thank you.